Hi, I'm Kate McCauley with Wounded Warriors Family Support, and we are so excited to be here in Ontario, California. We are doing one of the first events we've ever done. We're granting a modified motorcycle to Corporal Tony Mullis and his wife, and we are so excited to be here. I want to introduce John Barker, and he really put a lot of effort and collaboration in making this happen today. So tell us a little bit about the modified vehicle.
Well, our group is called Combat Hero Bike Build. What we do is we build motorcycles for our severely injured veterans. And Tony got a hold of us and Martin did and said, we want to build a bike, but we want to build a two-wheel motorcycle for a double amputee vet. So that's what we did. We brought him in, we measured him, we fitted him with what he likes, what he doesn't like, and then we sent him home and then we built the bike. The bike is not only built so that he can operate it, double hand brakes, it's also got shifting system, which you can all do on the hands, on the handlebars and everything. But it's got everything on it that he wanted, and he just got to see it for the first time a little while ago.
Thank you, that's so awesome. And Tony, I've been so fortunate to spend last night at dinner and today, and I'm just so proud of everything that you represent. It's an honor for WWFS to be here and honestly sit in your presence. And the freedom that you lost when you were injured, we hope that a little bit of this is restored by giving you the freedom to ride your bike. And this is not just a love story for a motorcycle. This is a love story with these two. They've been married since they're 18 years old and went through all these things together and still remain together with their family. And I'm so incredibly just humbled and just really so happy that we could do a small part. So thanks for being here. And by the way, we don't require anyone to sit and interview with us. We wanted to ask Tony to do it so we can just raise awareness to other double, triple, quad amputees that really are going without mobility. And there is a gap in the VA system. We've got veterans that have been denied for 9 years over and over. And fortunately, they've come across our organization. So we appreciate you sharing not only your story, the love of motorcycle, your service, your injury, and also your lovely family. So thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Tony, I'd like to ask a few questions if you don't mind. Can you tell us about the day that this happened?
To tell you about that, John, it actually started the night before when I called home and she was having our first son. And, I went to bed happy. I actually called at the right time because I asked her what he looked like, and she said like me, and I started to hear her cry in the phone, and it just made me feel good. I felt invincible, and went to bed happy, telling all the Marines about it, And the next day I woke up on normal, regular patrol with junior Marines. I go out with them every single day to make sure they stay safe, and something felt wrong, and I made my junior Marine back up and let me take over, and we started to find traces of IEDs like wires, and we couldn't find the power source of the plate or even the explosive, but there was multiple places, and at that time it was unsafe. Well, after walking back, having EOD called, I was walking back on the same path that we've been walking on, and something caught my eye. And so when I looked into a window underneath this little porch, I had my gun up so I could see better, because that way we don't have to get real close, but I just started feeling something, and I went to go turn around, and when I turned around, it was just like instant dust and ringing, and couldn't hear any words, just that ringing. I looked over, and that's when I saw my arm was open all the way up, and I couldn't really move it, and I started to hear voices, and I started to hear my name being called, and I can move this hand, and I raised my hand, I'm like, I'm right here, but I'm hurt. And by that time, I started to look up, and this leg was just completely gone. The pants were frayed at it. This one was at a 90-degree angle, which is why I had that major skin graft done. And one Marine got to me from another unit that I was supporting, and he put tourniquets on me. The doc was on top of the house because the EOD was coming, so that he had to climb all the way back down. If it wasn't for that Marine,
Well, the military is his family, right?
Yeah.
And so, Jeannie, you got a call, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me what that was like?
Well, I just had our son the day before, so I was in the hospital. And they called, and luckily my doctor, she was in the Navy, so they were telling me medical terms I had no idea what they were telling me, and so I just asked could she talk to him, and they told me yeah, and so after that she kind of told me, you know, he's lost both legs, but he seems stable, and you'll be making a trip. I was okay.
So Tony, you were riding motorcycles before you got this one, right? How long ago?
Trying to do math.
18.
10
Yeah, I was
years?
18. Yeah, 10 years.
What does getting this motorcycle mean to you?
Like I told you, John, I made a list. And when you make a list and you try, and you fight, and you struggle every day to get there, the moment it actually happens, it makes you feel like you actually done something. And now that I've done that and I checked that off my list, now I can move on to my next goal and put all the past that was bad behind me. That's what it means to me.
And you're now part of the family again, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I told you.
Go
Go
right
ride
now.
with
Congratulations, and if you need anything, you call.
you. Sure will.
All right, Sacrifice River Black.
John, thanks, man.
You're not a problem.
Thanks for sharing. I know it's emotional, but thank you,
Yes, ma'am.
because I feel like we really do
Yeah.
need to tell the story so we can help other families.
Exactly.
So appreciate it. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.